Hey everyone, it's Mikey Smiles, welcome back. And today's a very heartfelt topic. So has a lot of emotional feel to me, so I'll just jump into it with you. Those of you who have been following me on Facebook and on Twitter uh, and on YouTube, you know that I started a new job. And I am a substance abuse therapist for people who are on methadone maintenance. And the thing that's unique about this population is a lot of them have been heavy IV drug users. So the probability and likelihood of them having HIV is very positive. Very, very, very positive. A few weeks ago, a client came in and he was speaking, and he just had a whole grim look about life and his outlook on life because he was HIV positive, and it really affected me because he's been alive for so long. He's been, alive and kicking, even though he is HIV positive, but he still has a negative outlook altogether that his life is done. There's no reason to live. He just wants to leave New York and go elsewhere. And it just placed me in a place of awareness that there are a lot of persons, although they're doing well, they still feel that, woe is them, or they're at the end of the string. I believe everything happens for a reason, and the following day, my coworker got sick, and he asked me to facilitate his group for him. So he just told me last minute, so I wasn't prepared, but I actually was reading an article that I was so happy to share with the population. It comes from HIV Plus magazine, and this is the July-August edition, and it features this young man right here. And his name is Jamar Rogers. And if you don't know him, he is from NBC's The Voice, and he actually did very well. He placed in the top 8. And what's kind of fascinating about this young man is that he came out and said that he was HIV positive, and the cause of it was due to his crystal meth use. I give him lots of props and credit, because coming out in the music industry and being a man of color also, and wanting to thrive in in an industry that's so very much superficial, the entertainment industry, it just shows of him wanting to produce the greater good, and he shared his story about, 7 years ago he was diagnosed, as well as he was heavy into crystal meth, but his story of resilience and recovery was that he went into therapy, and through faith has helped him, and his family has helped him to be strong, and he's currently undetectable. It's something he also disclosed. But more so, I just feel that this story is very empowering. This article is very empowering because it shows a lot of people, and the persons who were in my group also disclosed that they were very their hearts were warmed, and they were uplifted, because a lot of them are HIV positive also. But it showed you that you could still do or become anything that you want to in this life. That no disease, and actually nothing could actually come in the will of what you want to do. So it was a great feeling leaving that group, that a lot of these group members, their hearts was lifted, and it encouraged them that they too could, just keep on living and striving and going for their goals. And I feel that's the story with Jamar that he's currently sharing with the world. So Jamar, much love that you came out and with that information. That's very, very. That's what's up. That's all I can say right now. But I also wanted to say, for those of you who have been following me also, you guys know that I'm very excited to be working with this new charity called United Colors of Fashion. And I'll just give you a quick synopsis of who we are and what we do. United Colors of Fashion is a wonderful corporation, and it's a not-for-profit, and what it is, it's that we do fashion events for humanitarian causes, You could explore the website and it gives you great detail. But what I want to hone in on and just bring to surface, which I feel is the most touching thing, is that this organization raises money and um, gives donations and education and just provides for young children who have HIV in South Africa. I mean, isn't that a great cause? See that, and what's beautiful is that children, they don't have a conception of life and death. So they're not saying, "Oh, I'm gonna die because I have this virus." They're just living every day and taking their meds, and it's just part of their life as they would be taking a vitamin, so to speak. But I feel with having a perspective of that that you're gonna live and you're still growing and you have your whole life ahead of you should be the same mentality that those persons who are currently um, HIV positive should have also. You're not don't limit yourself for your capabilities and base yourself on the mistakes of the past or the things that happened to you and have a guilt trip and just walk around with the shame. Oh my gosh, I'm HIV positive. I want no one to know. I don't care, what happens to me, etc., etc. I'm still gonna live a destructive life. You have a full life ahead of you, and you are the only one that are setting limits for yourself. So well, that's what United Colors of Fashion does. We're instilling these young persons with this new dream of just being propelled and pushed further in life. I mean, that's wonderful. You see, I'm just all smiling and happy about it. So please find us on Facebook, United Colors of Fashion or UCOF. Like our page, follow us on Twitter at United Color of Fashion, and on YouTube. And I mean, great things are going to come out of this project, and I am just happy to be a part of the movement. And Jamar, it'd be great if you could come and do some work with us or represent us or just pop up at our events. It'd be great because you could empower. So you have been empowering lots of people, and there's so much more to go. So for everyone who has seen this, thank you so much for subscribing and following me thus far, and great things are unfolding, and I'm grateful to God for that. So, mucho lavo and gracias. Yeah. All right.